Hello, welcome back to the channel. This one is a bit of a double episode, if you like. Partly because I just felt like having two beers, and also partly because the brewery that I'll be reviewing these two beers is one that I don't want to give them too much airtime. So you've probably already guessed which brewery it is. But I do want to bring you beers that you can readily find in the supermarket. So, the first one that I'll be looking at is, if you haven't guessed it already, from Brewdog, comes Silk Road. I have had this before on draft at a Brewdog pub, so I'll be interested to see what it's like in the can. And there it is. A bit of just simple design on the can there. Yeah, nothing major. So it is a Lychee and Mango Hazy IPA, coming in at 6.5%. As always with Brewdog, you can't see any of the detail there. Without my glasses I can't read any of it. I reckon even with my glasses I probably still wouldn't be able to read any of it. So let's get it into a glass and see what we've got, shall we? Now, if I remember rightly, I did quite enjoy this when I had it on draft. Hopefully in can it is still quite tasty. It does smell fruity. I'm sure it didn't smell that fruity when I had it before. Right, so yep, definitely hazy. It's deep straw heading into almost orangey colour. I've got a good solid finger there of light and fluffy white head. Looks okay. Bit of hissing carbonation, you can't see it, but you know it's there. And of course, on the aroma, strong mango, strong lychee. Does smell sweet and fruity. Let's give it a go. The mango's not actually as prominent as you might think it would be. That lychee does actually balance it out quite nicely, which is bizarre. Normally lychee's quite a delicate flavour. It is a bit too sweet for me. The bitterness on the back end is fighting to be noticed. It's not bad. Not really picking up anything in the way of malt. I mean, that fruitiness it's really taking over everything else, let's be honest. It's not a bad beer for Brewdog. But yeah, it is too sweet for me. Yes, it's a hazy IPA. Yes, it's a bit more New England than I would normally drink. So it isn't going to have that harsh bitterness that I do enjoy. But it's not a bad beer. I'll give them that. There's a slight sharpness in there. It's not lending itself to tartness or anything like that. There's no sour character, there's no tart character. It's just a very slight fruity sharp character coming in, and that does balance it out quite nicely, which is unusual for one of their beers, I know, but all in all, it's not bad. It's quite enjoyable. It is drinkable. Even at that 6.5, I dare say it's fairly sessionable. Yeah, you're not going to sit around a barbecue and have 10 of them, are you? But you could have a couple, and yeah, it's not going to ruin your day, that's for sure. So yeah, I drink it again. It's 2 years ago since I tried it on draft. Now, if I remember rightly, I'm trying to think back to then, I think that was better than this one. But you can say that about most beers, can't you? It's not too gassy. It's not going to bloat you out. I would say probably more of a summer beer than anything else. You know, that fruity character definitely lends itself to the summer. So yeah, I think I'd probably say, with some trepidation, give that a go. It's not a bad beer at all. Sweetness isn't too bad, to be fair. If anything, I would like a little bit of the malty character to shine through a little bit, just to round it off a bit. You know, that fruit, it is too forefront for me, but it's on the tin. It's a lychee and mango IPA. If you didn't get that, then you'd be disappointed, wouldn't you? Well, on that note, cheers. Am I actually enjoying Brewdog beers again? We'll see. We'll see. So, in video time, I will see you in just a few minutes for the next beer. Meanwhile, I'm going to sit down, enjoy this, or get it down me as it were, and go and do some cooking, I guess. So, in video time, see you very shortly. Okay, and we're back. So, the next beer in this little 2-for-1, if you like, is again from Brewdog, and it's called Lucky Break, a New England IPA, coming in at, I believe it's 6.7, so same as the Silk Road actually. So on the can we have Chinese Lucky Cat, and strangely some Japanese, I believe, not Chinese script, but there we go. Hopefully that says Lucky Break, but who knows. Fortune favours the brave. So actually quite good, because if you don't know, I'm a massive Star Trek fan. As you can see, there's Lieutenant Commander Worf up there. And one of my favourite episodes of Star Trek Deep Space Nine is Favour the Bold. So, we have a New England IPA. Does it tell us anything? If it does, as with all Brewdog beers, I wouldn't have a clue, because there's no way I can read any of that. See if I can pick any of it out. So, water, malted barley, torrefied wheat, malted oats, hops and yeast. Oh, let's crack in and give it a go, shall we? I do quite like the design of that can, I have to say. So, let's see what we've got. Ooh, again, quite lively. Quite a bit of head on that. Very hazy. Is it straw? Is it yellow? Let's go with a dusky yellow coloured bit there. It's not quite hitting the straw coloured mark, is it? Getting a fast dissipating finger of spacious white head. Quite clean though. On the aroma, there's orange there, bit of pineapple, hints of grapefruit. Yep, it definitely smells like a New England IPA, which is a good sign. My God, have they got something right? I may have to have a lie down. I'm in shock. But we haven't tasted it yet. Satsuma, tangerine, slight hint of pineapple, bit of grapefruit. Just knock a book off my bookcase there. That's not bad. In fact, that's actually quite good. It's a classic New England IPA, you know. Plenty of citrus. It's juicy. It's fruity. Not too sweet. It's actually a very good beer. I could easily enjoy one of those. Could easily enjoy a few of those, I reckon. If you can hear that noise, just ignore it. It's the timer for me roast potatoes going off. I just got to turn them in a minute. It's not too malty. It's not too sweet. There's not really any bitterness there, you know. It is a traditional New England IPA, and it's been done well, and that is surprising. You know, I'm in shock. Absolutely fantastic. I think Brewdog may have got their act together at last. Yeah, I'm not going to be going out and buying Punk anymore. That's not the beer it was, let's be honest. But that, if you want a nice, easy drinking, hazy New England, you can't go wrong with it. Look at that. Delicious. It's a good beer. You know, slight sharpness on the citrus. but that can cut through the juiciness quite well, which is perfect. Absolutely wonderful. I'm not going to be singing their praises too much because obviously, you know, they've strayed far from where they were originally, but it's a beer you can drink. And at the end of the day, that's what you want. You know, a good drinkable, slightly sessionable, good beer. That's all you need. So, on that shocked and stunned note, cheers to you all. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down there. Until next time, well, happy drinking.